Did you know that the Louis Vuitton Alma style was created in 1934? You guys, that was 90 years ago. The Alma BB is such a classic and such a staple that it has stuck around for almost 100 years at this point. Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Melissa, and if it isn't clear already, we are going to be discussing the Louis Vuitton Alma. Now, I have the Louis Vuitton Alma BB in two different materials and two completely different vibes. So we're going to be talking about my specific Alma BBs today. However, there's lots of different styles of Alma BBs, so if you're not keen on the ones that I have, I know they're a little bit particular. I think that there is an Alma BB or an Alma size that will work out for you. The first Alma that I want to talk about is this one right here. This is my Louis Vuitton Alma BB from the Parisian street sign or the Monopanne collection. I really love this bag. I love how unique it is, but it is a little quirky. It's a little bit fun. It's a little bit out there, and it's not everybody's favorite. So I totally get it if it's not your vibe. I have had this bag for over a year now. I bought it at the beginning of August, I believe, in 2023. So that is actually what prompted me to make today's video. I thought a year's time is a good amount of time to have a bag and see if I still really enjoy and love the bag. Some of the details on this particular bag are the Parisian street sign, which is a navy blue, white, and green. You have this orange stripe that goes down the center. When I first saw photos of this bag on the pre-release photos, I thought that looks horrible. Why on earth would you put an orange stripe down the bag? But yet here we are with the bag in my collection. It does have the clochette here with the key inside of it. It's got pre-tanned vachetta leather. I find in my experience pre-tanned vachetta leather, although it still can get stained, it still darkens. I find it to be a lot more user-friendly than just normal raw vachetta that hasn't been pre-tanned. The raw vachetta can tan unevenly, so when you have it pre-tanned already, it kind of prevents that from happening. And I also find that I don't have to baby it quite as much when it is pre-tanned, because some of the little tiny things that you would see on a raw vachetta that's not pre-tanned, you don't necessarily see as easily on the pre-tanned vachetta. Now mine is going to have gold hardware with the gold zipper, and then it does have little feet on the bottom. I love this canvas right here. I wish that Louis Vuitton would come out with more bags in this Monopanne canvas, because it is a cool tone taupe color, which really matches really well with my vibe. And I know that a lot of you guys have told me that you really love the canvas as well. As far as the interior goes, it has this beautiful gold interior. I think it really is the perfect shade to match with this bag. A navy blue would have been really good as well because of the Parisian street sign, or even a green. However, I feel like this gold really pops off with the pre-tanned vachetta leather really nicely. It does come with a strap. It's a very thin strap. It is removable, but it's not adjustable. Now, I've mentioned several times in several of my videos, there is a brand, DGAZ. They make bag straps that look very close to the Louis Vuitton ones that are adjustable. They are made out of real vachetta leather in different depths of the tan, and you can get them for around $50. So I'm gonna link that down below. It's not sponsored. I'm not being paid to talk about it. It's just something that I have in my collection, and I find that they are really useful. Now, I do have an organizer inside of mine. I've been finding lately that I really just prefer a simple felt liner inside of my bags. These ones are absolutely stunning at first, but as you can see, mine's kind of losing its shape, and the little pockets on the interior lose its shape as well, and they kind of dip down. So I think that even though these ones I find are more beautiful than the felt ones, I really just prefer the felt liners from Zumoni. I get the extra thin one. I think it's 1.2 is the thickness of it, but I will have that link down below as well in case you guys are interested. I just find that those ones last longer, they're thinner, they form to the bag just slightly better. The other Alma BB that I currently have in my collection is the blue Newage, I believe is the color of it. It's a very cool tone, almost lilac blue, and it is the perfect shade of blue in my opinion. This color, I just absolutely love it. It is my favorite shade of blue. And then it's got the silver hardware, which I really, really appreciate with a cool tone bag like this one. You are going to have your clochette again, which the keys are inside of there. I choose to put my lock on my zipper for my zipper pull right here. Some people don't like to do that. Some people will put it on the little tabs here, or they just completely leave it off. I think it adds something extra to the zipper pull here, and it makes it easier for me to unzip by pulling it like that. So I like putting them there. You definitely don't have to. It does cause some wear on the zipper tab itself, so just keep that in mind. As far as the interior goes, it has the blue microfiber interior, which is absolutely stunning. It does have a pocket on the interior, and so did the other one. The monopanane had a pocket as well. This organizer, again, I don't remember where I got this from. I think it might be, I don't know. I'm not even going to take a guess. I think I got it off of Amazon. It might be DGAZ as well. I really like this one. It's not as good as the felt, but I find that it's nice and thin and it holds its shape a little bit better. The pockets are pretty flimsy though, so I don't recommend, or I just recommend the ones from Zumoni the best. Those ones are my personal favorite so far. And so as you can see, it's just got the beautiful blue microfiber interior. It opens nice and wide, both of them do, as you can see, but this one is slightly more stiff because it is the nice, thick, very, very durable epi leather. Unfortunately, this one comes with a jacquard strap and only the jacquard strap. I've been on the hunt for a strap that would look beautiful with this. I'm thinking I might have to go with a silver chain strap because it's really hard to find something in this beautiful shade of blue. I find with this strap, I can wear it crossbody, but if I wear it crossbody, it hugs my under boob, and nobody likes that. That's not cute, it's not comfortable, it makes everybody aware of your chest, and it's just not for me. But it also doesn't fit very well on the shoulder because it is such a thick strap, and I do have downturned shoulders. I find that this falls off of my shoulder relatively easily. If it was slightly thinner, I find that works better for my shoulder drop, because when they're thinner, it doesn't go towards the end of your shoulder, so it kind of stays a little bit better. I hope that's making sense. So although this is a beautiful strap, and I actually really like the fact that both of my Alma BBs are completely different, I find that this strap is kind of useless, and most of the time when I'm using this bag, I will carry it top handle, or if I'm using it to work, it's not that big of a deal because then I just put it on my shoulder real quick, open up all the offices, and then put my bag down. So then in that case, it's not that big of a deal, but I do find the strap to be somewhat useless. Although this video is not a comparison video between the two of these bags, I do want to point out some differences just so that you guys know. This one is canvas, this one is epi leather. This one is lighter than this one here. This one comes with the thin strap. This one comes with the jacquard strap. Both of them are not adjustable. This one has POCHETTE leather on it, so my particular canvas bag is going to be slightly less hard wearing than this one. This one is extremely hard wearing. You can spill anything on the exterior and it's going to come right off. The interior with the microfiber I find is less hard wearing than the interior of this one, which is just a, I believe it's just a canvas, not canvas, what is it called? Textile, I don't remember, you guys. I will pop it up on the screen, but it's just a fabric textile type of material on the inside, which I find is easier to clean because if you have a little tied to go pin, those work a little bit better on that material than it does on the microfiber, at least in my personal experience and in my personal opinion. So out of the two of these bags, which one is my favorite? This one is my favorite, and that's simply because of the strap and because of the design of this bag. All of the colors in this bag are Melissa colors. The taupey color I absolutely love. I have every intention of painting my bedroom in a color very similar to this very soon. I will vlog it for you guys. I'm really excited about it. I have to wait until my shoulder heals, which is proving to take a very long time, unfortunately, but it's getting better. I can move it around. I'm not wincing anymore, so that's definitely a good sign. But once my shoulder heals, I have every intention of painting my bedroom a nice, beautiful taupe color. I also love navy blues. I love greens, as you can see behind me. So this is just a bag that really resonates with my style. But because of the strap on this bag, I find that I use this one quite a bit more. But I have to say this one is a close runner-up because the color is just so beautiful. I love silver hardware. Most of my jewelry is silver. I am a cool tone girly. If you're not new here, you absolutely know that. So this one is right behind this one. In my opinion, these are the two perfect Alma BBs for my personal collection. Okay, now let's dive into what I normally carry inside of my Alma BB. Now I opted to actually fill up my little guy here, my little, what is this, my organizer, just to make things a little bit easier. I want to share with you what I put inside of here, how I normally fill it up, and then I will share with you guys some alternatives that you can use as well. So as you can see here, this will fill the bag up completely, so nothing else is going to fit unless you put something on top. So I have my Louis Vuitton key clay here. I have my headphones in a little case here. You guys, I have told you numerous times that I do not replace my electronics, and I've had this thing for like 7 years. I think I'm gonna have to replace them because they're only lasting like 45 minutes now, and that really sucks because I really don't want to have to replace them. But 7 years, I think that's a good amount of time of use. Then I have my iPhone Pro Max. I just have the case in here because I'm filming on my phone. And then I have my little pouch here, which just has some lady products, some eyeglass cleaners, some sanitary wipes, perfume, and a little bit of headache medicine, and that goes inside of there as well. I can also fit the mini pochette in there instead of that, but this one fits slightly better because it is slightly smaller. The next thing that I have in here is my Kindle. I did want to share with you guys a full-size Kindle can fit as well, but I recently just bought another Kindle for my mom actually, and she decided she didn't want it. She's old school and she doesn't really like to use things like this, so I just decided to keep it for my house so my girls can use it. And the smaller one obviously is going to fit in there way better, but I do find that this fits perfectly fine. It's not too tall, it doesn't butt up against it, it doesn't make it hard to zip at all, nothing like that. And then I have my sunglasses. These I have standing up and they fit perfectly fine inside of the bag. And then I have my card case. Now, if I'm not using a card case, let's say I'm using a wallet instead, I do try to go for a smaller wallet like this because I find that it just simply fits better. But you can see that fits in there as well. And then let's say you want to use a full-size wallet. I'm not sure full size or not full size, a compact wallet. I don't know that that would fit. It fits in here, but I don't think that's actually going to fit inside of the bag because as you can see, it is bulging there. So you would definitely have to take something else out if you wanted to go for a compact wallet. And then I did want to just quickly share with you guys that this does fit inside of the bag with ease, no problem whatsoever with all of those items. And you can see they all fit. As I throw stuff out of there, they all fit inside of there. Let me grab that and then we'll zip it up. Okay, the culprit that fell out was my keys here. So here we go. We have everything inside of there. I did opt for my wallet that's slightly larger instead of my my card case, just so you know what's inside of there. And then when you zip it up, it's going to zip up perfectly fine. And will it distort? That's the big question. Is it going to leave it slightly distorted? So there you go. I think it looks pretty good. I don't feel like it looks too bad. However, when I personally use this bag, if I have my Kindle inside of there, I always just leave it open. If I don't have my Kindle inside of there, then it's going to zip up nicer just like so. And I have a feeling if I would have switched out my wallet, so if I would have left my Kindle in there, but used a smaller wallet, let's see how that looks inside of here. So there we go. I swapped out the wallet, put my card holder, put my Kindle back in there. And it still distorts it slightly. So the Kindle itself is not what's distorting the bag. I want you guys to know that, because it does fit in there perfectly fine. It's the amount of items I have inside of there. So if I were to take something bulky out and leave my Kindle inside of there and zip it up, you're gonna see that it'll fit just fine. So there we go. I took out my little pouch and it's not distorted now. Okay, now that we have gone over some of the pros, some of the cons, how I feel about the bags, how easy they are to use or how difficult they are to use, I do want to go over whether or not I would recommend the bag, and I'm going to have two different answers for each one, so make sure you stay tuned. But as I ramble and jamble and talk your guys' ear off, I am going to share with you guys some styling and some mod shots. So do I recommend the bags? First of all, yes, I absolutely do, if you are the person that doesn't carry very much on a regular basis. If you have to carry quite a bit, I would just stay away from the Alma BB altogether, because it does make it frustrating when you have to Tetris your items inside of there. One of my friends here that I talk to all the time on Instagram, she has to carry 2 EpiPens with her at all times. So she really struggles with the concept of bags like the Alma BB, because you can't fit things in quite as well, and the EpiPens obviously are not an option. She has to carry them. So if you are that type of person where you have a little bit extra that you need to carry, I would say just pass on the Alma BB altogether. Now, as far as this particular Alma BB, the Epi with the canvas strap, I have to be honest with you guys, I don't recommend this one unless you are planning to carry it only top handle or you are very petite. I'm 5'6" and curvy, so if you are 5 foot, 5'1", 5'2", maybe you're a size 4 or size 2, something like that, the strap is going to fit you drastically different than it's going to fit me, and I feel like it will be a very comfortable fit for you. But if you're my size, 5'6", I'd say 5'4" to 5'8", it will be a comfortable strap on your shoulder, but I don't think it's going to be a comfortable strap for you crossbody. So if your intentions are to have this bag and own this bag as a crossbody bag, I would say absolutely not. Don't waste your money on it. Go for something else instead. Now let's talk about the canvas Alma BBs, and I'm not necessarily talking about my version, the monopanane street sign version, but just canvas Alma BBs in general. I do recommend the canvas Alma BBs. Now they make them with adjustable straps, but even if they don't make them with an adjustable strap, I do find that the strap is a good enough length where it probably is going to work for most people. It is slightly short on me, so I think if you're a little bit shorter than me, it'll still work for you. And if you're taller, I think it will work for you as well. It's just where it will hit you. So it's not the best strap, obviously it's not adjustable, but I do think it works for a wide range of people. And otherwise you can definitely pick up that DGAZ strap, and that will definitely make a huge difference. But the reason why I love this one so much is because the thinner strap is so much more comfortable, and the fact that it's canvas, which makes it really, really lightweight. So I would recommend this one to pretty much everybody. Unless the strap is a huge deal breaker for you, then obviously don't go for this one. I feel like I've been talking your ear off forever at this point in time, but I do want to mention that you can find Alma BB styles on the pre-loved market. So I've seen them as low as like $900, you guys. Now, of course, those are very worn old styles, but I have seen beautiful Alma BBs in the conditions that I have, maybe not in the limited edition type of Alma BBs, but in regular standard canvases and epi leather for around $1,200. So I feel like although the Alma BB is a very classic style, it doesn't always hold its value, which is a great thing for those of us who love to buy pre-loved. I feel like you can get a classic style Alma BB for under $2,000 brand new or under $1,500 pre-loved, and it's going to last for years and years, and it's not going to go out of date. So do I recommend the Alma BB as a whole, as a general, to most people? I would have to go ahead and say yes.